YouTube world. This is Teri Carl, Joyedian, which means life worker and adventurer. Here we are. And if you have read the description for this video, that's pretty much the whole video. You're done. You can get off now. But if you'd like a little more detail, I want to talk a little bit about giving yourself permission in any way possible. And before I launch into that, I just would like to say, please have mercy on us sensitive folks. Do you feel super sensitive? Do you feel like the world is ending when somebody else can brush it right off their sleeve and move on 1 minute later? Or maybe you notice your children or your pet just moving on right away. That's okay. It's okay to brush it right off. It's okay to feel the world is ending. That's what I'm learning. Sometimes I shake my fist at my soul and say, why did you make me this way? But I know there's a good reason that I will understand it when I am fully integrated and conscious of it again. But anyway, I've been thinking a lot about this topic of getting or giving permission. It actually stemmed from an experience that I observed, I don't know if it was a couple months ago, I don't remember, it was a while back, where there was a woman who needed to take care of herself, but instead of taking care of herself emotionally, physically, there are definitely some different issues going on there. She ended up taking herself to the emergency room to deal with that pain that she had. That was one of the many aspects of pain that she had, and her going to the emergency room felt okay for her. That was justification for her. And that's okay. If you need to go to the emergency room to take care of yourself, do it. If you need to, this is painful to say this, but if you need to get sick to take care of yourself, do it. Just make sure you know who you are, you know what your values are, and you follow your heart's desire. I would strongly encourage that all of us, me included, get to the point where we're self-empowered. That's a value of mine, self-empowerment. That's why I'm encouraging it. So that we can consciously give ourselves permission, but sometimes we can't. Like today. For example, for me, I was going through one of those big lessons again, and maybe to somebody else it would seem like nothing, but for me it felt like a big upheaval, earthquake, because that's what happens inside me with the strength of my emotions. And I almost didn't even want to do a video today. I had kind of an idea of a topic I wanted to go over with you. I've been talking about judgment in my other videos I'm doing on Facebook, but things took a little bit of a different turn. Interestingly enough, they arrived back at judgment again, but it came entirely out of left field for me. It was entirely unexpected. And so I was realizing as I was going through this experience and the lesson that what I needed was to give myself permission. And I couldn't do it. And I realized I couldn't do it, and there was a part of my mind that knew that's what I needed, and I couldn't do it. I needed to give myself permission. In my case, and what I was needing was to be the master of my own time. And so I called for a lifeline. I reached out to my life coach, Lorelei, who I've been working with. It's been quite a while. I don't know if it's been a year, many months at least. I've known her for some time now. And I just knew I just needed that extra help. And we were having a conversation, and she was working with me energetically, and also like probing me with words. And at the end, I just came out and said, and it was leading to that point, or wrap up anyway, that I think I just need to give myself permission. But I couldn't voice it, I couldn't arrive at that point without her support. And that's okay. Sometimes we can do it on our own. Sometimes we need the support of a coach, of accountability partner, of a friend, of some reason. And that's okay. I'm encouraging you to try to find it within yourself, again, because that's my value, but if not, get creative. For example, on my birthday, I feel so special. And maybe sometimes you do the same thing where you'll let yourself have that extra treat, or you'll give yourself that extra alone time, or you'll spend that extra money because it's your birthday, because it's special. I've often thought, why not make another day my birthday? Why not have another day that's special just because I say so? And you can. You can have it anytime. If you don't like Valentine's Day because you've had bad experiences on Valentine's Day, I know it's coming up, then make it about you. Make it another birthday for you. Make it a Valentine to you. If you need a break, if you need some time out in nature, schedule that time, make an appointment. Or you can let yourself get sick. That is an option. I'm trying not to judge it because a lot of people do it unconsciously, subconsciously, and it is an option. You could also decide to schedule in that time. That still sounds really judgy. I'm trying, people. Give yourself permission, whatever form it takes, to love yourself, to take care of yourself, to do what you need to do, to have joy in this life. And if you would like, please share that experience, whatever you're working through, whatever you're learning, whatever you're giving permission for. I would love to hear it. And one thing I was going to add earlier and I didn't, so I'm going to just lop it on very awkwardly at the end, is, aren't life lessons interesting? I'm becoming much more aware, that's a judgment, but I'm becoming much more aware of judgment words that I'm using and judgments that I'm having. I'm trying not to judge the judging. So I'm going to give you two judgments here. Is that not judging? Do they cancel out? With life lessons. With karma and life lessons, isn't it an interesting challenge? Because your life lessons can be a friend. They can be great. Because they are really helping you grow. They are great, great teachers. And it can also be horrible. Because of all of the tumultuous emotions you may have, and because it's one of those friends who maybe it's okay to see once in a while, but when you keep seeing that same friend and a friend that like every couple months and they're good at poking your buttons even though you need those buttons poked, it's not pleasant. It's needed, but it's not pleasant. Alright, I feel like that wasn't really organized, but I really wanted to get that in there. What are your thoughts about lessons and what's coming up for you? Now I gave you a whole bunch of questions. So please share. Please check out the other videos on YouTube on We Are Valuable Media. Also check out the Facebook groups We Are Valuable Media. There's a group and a page. We may be going live on the group soon, so check that out. And Sunday nights are still groups. I'm having free Sunday shares where people can talk about this sort of thing, emotions they're going through, lessons that are being learned sometimes repeatedly, like, oh, there it is again, no. Dreams that you have that are new, that maybe you're brushing off, or that you're working toward, whatever. I want to hear about it. I want to share about it. It's 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can find that on my Teri Carl Joy page. The link is posted there for Zoom. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Wonderful. Whether it's full of very challenging lessons that you're ready to move on from, or whether it's a non-challenging day. Just time to coast. and be calm before the storm. Wherever you are, much love and many blessings to you all. Bye now.